Omo, a young Mexican boy was waiting for the arrival of BAFANA of South Africa. He wanted to get signatures on his FIFA World Cup album. And guess what? Hugo Bruce, the coach, saw him and he went forward to see this boy. These are the beautiful moments of the FIFA World Cup. A moment of kindness. Can you see? Look at the coach going to see this boy, gifted him and signed on his album, giving him a jersey. Look at how excited this boy is. And guess what? The players came further. The BAFANA players of South Africa came forward, signing on this boy's jersey. Look at my captain. Look at him, Shishi. Look at Duane. Renas, Bahoba. Look at Ben Foster. Everybody showed up for this young lad. These are the moments that we love to see. The spirit of Ubuntu, kindness. This is priceless. It cannot be bought in the market. This is the BAFANA players and the coach telling this young boy, it is okay to dream. Your dreams are valid. And look at today, with the boy's tenacity, his dream has come to pass. These are the moments that we pray for. I will not cry. I will not shed a tear.
So the South African team BAFANA landed in Mexico not long ago, and they had a very wholesome moment at the team hotel. Don't get it twisted, I'm still aware that the average South African, not all South Africans, but the average South African hates the guts of a Nigerian, but I'll still cover this because it was pretty cute. To welcome the South African team, a bunch of fans as well as like locals in Mexico stood outside of the team hotel in Pachuca. Sorry, it's actually called Pachuca. And in the midst of them was this young boy who was there by himself. His name is Luchito. Luchito pulled up to the spot very early with a photo album and also a jersey for the team to sign. And then the manager, Hugo Bruce, spotted him and was like, yo, look at that little kid. Tell him to come here. And then the BAFANA team decided to spend some time with him, sign his jersey and just take pictures with him. If you've heard of this, you've probably heard people say that, oh, he was like alone and there was nobody else there. But there was actually a small crowd. It wasn't much, but a small crowd. That's why it looked kind of scanty. But yeah, Luchito was one of them. Now again, I know that the average South African hates the guts of the Nigerian man, but still, I really hope that these guys bring home the World Cup. Do it for us, for Africa. As far as Morocco goes, I know that the other African team that's at the World Cup, I think they're the only ones. If I'm wrong, let me know. But I also know that Moroccans don't really see themselves as African necessarily. So, like, if anybody should win it, I think it should be this guy.
Coach, I have bad news.
Bad news? What could be bad news? Have ICE raided our hotels again?
No, it's worse.
Worse. Have the cartel captured another player?
No, it's even worse than that.
What could be worse than that?
Ochoa's returned, and we're facing Mexico in the first game.
Ochoa! The Mexican Dragon Warrior! He's returned to the World Cup. The legend. The myth. El Hombre! Is what you're saying true?
Yes.
No, it can't be. Our strikers, they're not prepared for this. They're not prepared to face that man. But I thought he played his final World Cup.
Apparently we were wrong.
How can we be so wrong? Why is he being called up again? He's like 40, bro. He's an uncle.
He's hungry for blood. He said he wants to win at all costs.
No. He's hungry for South African blood. We need to feed him some Nando's or something, bro.
There is something about this BAFANA team, and you might not know, he might not know, she might not know, they might not know, but I'm here to show you, to tell you so that you may know. Now, the BAFANA of South Africa are the only team, the only African team that are completely, entirely made of players that were born in their country. The only African team. Only them. No other African team. The rest have got players that were born in other countries. BAFANA of South Africa, all of their players were born in the country. I thought to tell you, it's worthy of mention, isn't it? It's definitely worthy of mention.
Top African domestic leagues represented at the 2026 World Cup, ranked by total players. South Africa Betway Premiership has 19 players from 5 different clubs. They are number 1, followed by Egypt, 17 players from 5 different clubs. Tunisia, 5 players from 5 different clubs. Algeria, 3 players from 2 different clubs. Morocco, 3 players from 3 different clubs. And Ghana, only 1 player from 1 club, which means other countries from Africa probably don't even have people representing them. But the thing is, South Africa is ranked number 1 with 19 players from their domestic league. This is something to be very, 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 very proud of. Yes. You know, a lot of people will say, why is it that South Africans, like when I say the indigenous South Africans, they don't go outside to play in Europe? Now, look at how they are promoting their league. If you get to USA and they ask you, Mokwena, oh, my name is Mokwena, how do you do? Oh, my name is Michael, and I play for Red Bull. I say, my name is Mokwena. Which club do you play for? I play for Memorial Sundowns of South Africa. Wow! You play for Sundowns? Yeah. They'll move what's that small boy from Paris. My name is Mofokeng. Where do you play? I play for Orlando Pirates. Oh, Orlando Pirates, the Sea Robbers, yes, from Africa. You see, promotion. You interact with boys from Inter Miami. You interact with boys from all these foreign clubs. And you also sell your own club, taking African football to the next level.
With all due respect, South Africa stands no chance versus Mexico in the opening game. There was already no doubt in my mind Mexico were going to win that game, but after seeing South Africa's roster today for the World Cup, I'm even more convinced. They have a squad full of players in the South African League and a couple MLS players. There's people out there that genuinely believe this Mexico team is going to draw points to South Africa. A team with a Premier League striker up top, a team with the highest scoring striker in the Saudi Pro League, a team with a generational talent in Gilberto Mora in the midfield, a team with Johan Vazquez, one of the most underrated defenders in the world, one of the best defenders in the Serie A. There's just no way Mexico does not win that game. We're literally playing at the Estadio Azteca. Mexico in the Estadio Azteca holds one of the best records in international football. If South Africa wasn't able to beat us in 2010 when they were at home, what should we expect when they play in our stadium? And according to Kalshi, Mexico is a 67% favorite to win that game. And to be honest, that's not even high enough. It's a guaranteed win. Give me Mexico to win that game 3-1.
Nigerians, don't bother yourself. South Africa is not going to go to the World Cup. Yes, they are not going to play in that World Cup that you see like this because South Africans are no longer granted visa in the US. Uncle Donald Trump and Erika Musk, they have banned South Africans. They have banned the US government from giving visas to South African citizens. And we all know that World Cup 2026 is going to be played in the US. So Nigerians, don't bother yourself because if they can't go to the US and represent their country, that means they will have to vacate that first position. They will have to vacate it. So automatically, I know Nigerians are going to win their next 4 games. So if they vacate it, Nigeria is going to be topping the league and Nigeria is going to go. So Nigeria people, calm down. Don't bother yourself. Just win your next 4 games and I can guarantee you that South Africa will not enter that US. Because I know my uncle. I know Uncle Donald Trump. I know him very, very well. He and Erika Musk. They have this bad feeling just like the way I have for South Africans. So don't bother. Don't bother. They are not going to go. I've suffered in the hands of these Pinya Shaman piano people. I've suffered.